What up? What up? What up? We live. June's Monday quarterback, week four. Week four. We got one more game in week four. Left Monday Night Football. We're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about all the games from this yesterday afternoon and evening. Some great games. So we're gonna definitely get into that. And we also, gonna talk some Sunday Night Football. Kansas City Chiefs. Mahomes. We're gonna get into all that on June's Monday quarterback on SamzSportz Network. Let's go. What's up? Once again, man, welcome to June's Monday Quarterback. We live every Monday from 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. 1 hour show. Recapping all the games from this past Sunday. We had Sunday afternoon games. We had Sunday morning games. Yesterday, we got to recap about, and Sunday Night Football. Definitely, man. Like and share when I get a chance, man. I got my guy in the building, the Jets fan, who's another happy Monday in New York.
It is, isn't it? It's a great day, man.
Good day in New York.
Mondays feel really good when your team wins.
Yes, it do. Yeah, we definitely gonna get into all that today. What game we gonna start off with, man? The last game we seen, man, on Sunday, man, the Sunday Night Football game, which, the kid Mahomes, man, put on the show last night and at Tampa Bay. This is the rematch from the Super Bowl, 2 years ago? This was the rematch.
Yeah, 2 years ago.
Yeah. And you can see with the energy from Mahomes, man, he wanted this game. He wanted this game bad, man. And from the jump street, and what they scored in like 40 seconds off this turnover, of the special team turnover. And
super fast.
Find his favorite receiver, Kelsey, in the end zone, and it was just rolling after that all night long, man. It was the Tampa Bay defense had no answer for them. What's up, man? What's your thoughts on the Kansas City Chiefs, man? After a bad loss last week to the Colts, it looked like Andy Reid took over the offense again. It looked like Bieniemy was calling the plays last week, but it looked like Andy Reid had the play sheet going. Andy Reid is one of the best in the game calling that offense, man. And it showed last night, 41 points against the defense.
Andy Reid has been one of the best offensive minds in football for like the past 20 years.
Yeah.
But man, I thought them losing Tyreek Hill was going to be, like detrimental. Not at all. They're still lighting up the scoreboard, and it's crazy.
Yeah.
They what was it? What was Tampa Bay? Was it Tampa Bay the number one defense coming in?
Yeah, they was up there. Yes, definitely. They was up there as one of the top defenses in the league.
Not now.
Nah.
Not now.
Especially when you get 40-something points put up on you, man. At home, too. At home. Even though we got to look into it, too. They had a lot to go through this week with the hurricane hitting down there. It was a lot of fans still in attendance for this game, but there's a lot of people lost their lives down there due to the hurricane, man. So, but they got on the field, man, and like Kansas City, man, and like Kelsey also said something after the game. We haven't seen a quarterback like Mahomes at all in years. Do you agree
He's
with that?
got every possible gift you can have as a quarterback.
Yeah, he do.
What's up, fellas?
What's going on,
Al?
What's up? Then what's your thoughts? Yeah, what's your thoughts about this game last night, man? High scoring game.
You know what? I talked a lot of shit about how Mahomes was gonna fall off, but he's been proving me wrong for this first 4 weeks of the season. So I'm gonna have to say he's coming to play.
Yeah.
And this weak in that weak ass AFC East, AFC West. Let me say that shit too. It's supposed to be a great division or whatever. But the first month it's been weak as hell.
Yeah, it definitely have been, man. We're gonna talk who we think is the strongest division. We ain't gonna get into it. But the AFC West was supposed to be the best division in football. When we was looking at it in the preseason. But yeah, man, Brady, they tried, man. They definitely tried last night, man. And it just got down in a big hole, man. Got down 14-3 early in that game. And like I said, Mahomes, and Mahomes was just too much. And y'all also talk about the weapons, man. Jay, you just mentioned it. Tyreek Hill not being there no more, but the Juju Smith stepping up. It's a receiver, Sky Moore, who still caught a couple of receptions last night. The Fortson dude scored a touchdown. Noah Gray. It's so many weapons they got out there that they could throw at you, man. It's just crazy, man. And like they pretty much picking up where they left off from, man, last year, man, with this offense. Without Tyreek Hill. So yeah. All right. This game right here, I want to talk about.
I slapped shit out of everybody on this goddamn show. I'll slap this shit. Go to the fucking next game.
We got to talk about this game right here, right now.
Shout out to them Buffalo Bills fans.
Yeah.
How much? Go ahead, June. Go ahead.
Nah, shout out, because they was dead in the water. Like, Baltimore jumped out on them early, and I'm like, okay, Baltimore got this, but Buffalo, they're one of them teams, man. They're gonna be there at the end. I actually got them going all the way, but it remains to be seen. But they ain't quit, man. They kept on playing. Josh Allen making some plays out there, and and got his team to win on the road. Now, let's talk about this win for Buffalo. Did Buffalo get this win, or Baltimore gave them the win?
Or the refs helped them out. It's 3 categories, sir.
I'm going to say it like this, and I'm going to dig more into this on Wednesday, but John Harbaugh gave them this game.
John Harbaugh. Okay, John Harbaugh gave him this game. Okay.
John Harbaugh gave him this game.
Because he didn't kick the fucking field goal? What that mean? That's one you know what? My bad. Let me go ahead.
No. Speak your mind, sir. Speak your mind, sir. This is your team. Speak your mind. Get on back on the screen.
Wednesday. What time? We're gonna have the first opening, then we're gonna do minute to win it, then we about 6:30 on Wednesday. 6:30 on Wednesday.
Oh man.
6:30 on Wednesday. I'm trying to tell you. It's like no, real shit though. But we was up like we do every fucking week. We come out slapping the shit out of everybody in our way, and then the wind must blow the playbook down the fucking street, and they just forget every goddamn thing. It's just stupid, Joe. Defense is struggling out. They at one drive, they let Josh Allen run. Use his legs and run down the whole field. Like the linebackers on the snap was dropping back 10 yards. He was just running for 7. getting down. Next play, you drop back 10 yards. He's running for 7. What in the fuck is we doing? Eventually, you know this motherfucker gonna run. Like, what are we doing?
Yeah.
Then the referees was throwing some stupid ass shit. Like that one play when Josh Allen got hit, yo, and he looked at the ref and like banged the ground, just like Brady be doing. And the ref like tried to calm him down and shit. And then the next play threw him a stupid ass flag. Like, come on with this dumb ass shit. But again, we was up 3 scores. 7, 14, 17. 3 scores. There's no fucking excuses. There's no fucking excuse.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, man. So then on the 4th down play, I know
which one.
What?
It was a lot of them.
4th and goal. That's what he's talking about.
It was a lot of 4th and 1s, 4th and inches that we went for.
No, 4th and goal.
No, so that was only 1. What about the rest of them?
No, we talk about 4th and goal, sir.
The last goddamn play.
Where you got?
We know that we got the best kick in the building, but the play call, it was open. He was back there in the corner of the end zone by himself. He said he couldn't see him.
Listen, if you ain't get in the first 3, you ain't won it. Kick the field goal.
Yeah, that sounds good on
That's the way I feel.
And now, if he'd have called that and he'd have scored, then we wouldn't be having this fucking conversation.
Right, but if your aunt had a dick, she'd be your uncle. So
no, it's 2022. She will still be your uncle, your aunt.
But what I will say is that y'all did lose by 3.
So what that supposed
to
mean? So
y'all lost by 3.
The plan was to let them go to the field and score. They drove all the way down the field, and OA had a change of heart or whatever he seen. I'm sorry, on the press conference, he said OA saw him going down at like the 4-yard line. So he was like, he got to strip the ball. That's why he went in, because he was already going down for the ball. But because the shit didn't make sense to me. They was driving on the fucking field and shit just easy at fucking will and shit. But it is what it is.
Y'all defense ain't what it used to be.
We don't have no linebackers. All of them on IR and shit.
So I think the best thing to do
is we should have kept fucking Tony Jefferson and dropped him down to a fucking linebacker, like I said at the beginning of the year.
No, that's not the best thing. The best thing for y'all to do right now, y'all need to have a players only meeting because y'all should be undefeated. That's what I'm going to say first. Y'all need a players only meeting because y'all should be undefeated. And other than that, like I said, the best thing for y'all to do is take y'all points and y'all can get them. Because y'all defense is not going to win y'all no game.
Whoa, watch your mouth now. Watch your mouth. Like we ain't got playmakers out there.
No, y'all don't.
Well, it's some guys out there. Bateman, Duvernay.
Still got
no. On offense, there's some guys out there. Yeah,
I said defense. I ain't say offense. I said defense.
I ain't say defense.
No, I said defense.
And I'm telling you, it ain't none on defense.
No, I'm saying defense though.
Yeah, you're gonna keep saying it, but we seen what happened. You seen what happened in Miami.
The fucking team. I believe this purple shit. You feel me? Just because you know for the first time in your fucking life, go sit your ass.
Ain't nobody say nothing about the Eagles. There you go. You keep putting the Eagles. Ain't nobody say nothing about the Eagles.
Not yet. They
y'all
coming.
Keep wanting to put the Eagles in there. I mean, ain't never say nothing about the Eagles.
Fuck Jalen Hurts.
I'm trying to tell you what you got to play defense.
Fuck Jalen Hurts and his daddy. How about that?
First of all, I am his daddy. So you gonna stop that shit.
Hey, so y'all in Baltimore, play Cincinnati next Sunday night football? Sunday night football, right?
Listen, if you got fantasy football, you got anybody with that purple and black jersey, you better fucking start them. Better fucking start them. Andrews ain't do shit last week. I'm trying to tell you, they gonna fucking eat. Better start everybody that got on black and purple.
J.K. Dobbins did real good though.
Yeah.
He did good for the first quarter and a little bit of the second. After that, he disappeared.
Very well.
It's like we come out running the ball real well and then just stop. I don't know why we can't run no more after that.
Yeah. So we'll see if they bounce back, man. Let's see if they bounce back. All right, man. Let's look at some of these other games from this past weekend. Let's start from the top to bottom. All right, that first one. Shootout in Detroit, man. Seattle and Detroit Lions 48-45. talking about no defense being played. That game had no
None.
defense at all.
So can I ask a question?
Yeah.
I put a question up earlier. Who's responsible for the success of Seattle? Is it Pete or is it Gino?
I think it's a team effort.
Yeah. Gino too playing into it though. Gino playing into it too. Being
I
a
mean,
veteran.
I can't hate on Pete Carroll. That's what I'm saying. It's all of them.
Yeah. Yeah. But what they sitting at what 2-2, right?
Yes.
They 2-2. A lot of people
The
had them.
Jaguars are third place in the AFC. Third fucking place.
Nobody thought it's still early though. It's still early,
Yeah,
but
really early.
yeah, but see, a lot of people had Seattle as one of the worst teams in the league, though.
I did.
And they competing. They 2 wins are against the Detroit Lions and the Broncos, which don't hold a lot of weight right now. But
Right.
yeah,
Two teams that I expected to be on top of their division. So
yeah. So but coming out that game, Gino, man, I seen a stat line too that Gino had better numbers than Russ this year. Like that yeah. So that's another thing. Rashad Penny had a big game for the Seattle Seahawks too. Ran through that Detroit Lions defense. They got the best offense, but they gotta fix that defense if they're gonna attempt trying to make a run for that NFC North. You agree with me, Dan?
They do. I'm scared for Aaron Glenn because for some reason I think he might lose his job.
Yeah, like I mentioned, Rashad Penny running wild on the defense, 151 yards, 2 touchdowns. So whoever had him in fantasy yesterday, they came up big time. And like I mentioned, the Detroit Lions is not the offense, man. As you can see, Jared Goff 378 yards, 4 touchdowns, and
he balled yesterday.
Yeah, and that's those numbers without his 2 top receivers. St. Brown didn't play, and I think Chalk went out with an injury. And still putting those big numbers up against the Seattle Seahawks. And TJ Hawkinson had a day too. Whoever had him in fantasy. 179 yards and 2 touchdowns in that game. So that definitely was a fantasy football game right there. We're gonna go from left to right. Giants and the Bears 12-20. Giants continue to win ugly games. It was another one, raining. It was raining out here in Jersey, and the running. Pretty much it was the running game got going for the Giants, man. Saquon had another big day, over 150 yards on total off.
And Justin Fields,
yeah,
a quarter of a wide receiver,
and that's what it came down to, man. Not having no playmakers in that game.
I feel so bad for him dropping back. Like ain't nobody open. You don't even like ain't nobody open, bro. Just do what you got to do with your legs.
Yeah, so, yeah, that's what it came down to. In the defense, Giants defense been solid all year. Right now, probably ranked at the top of the league in defense. Dexter Lawrence and those guys came up big in that game yesterday because there's been a couple of times Chicago did get in that red zone, and and they stopped nothing. It was nothing. They just kicked a lot of field goals yesterday. Couple of concerns from the Giants side. Both quarterbacks did get knocked out at the game out the game at one point. Daniel Jones got twisted up and his ankle got twisted up on the tackle, and Tyrod Taylor came in. Looked good for a couple of plays. Then he ran the ball, and I forgot who was the cornerback that hit him. Went out with a concussion. So Daniel Jones looked like he's gonna be ready for Sunday against Green Bay, but we still waiting for the reports for Tyrod Taylor. Tyrod Taylor just can't get right, man. Just can't get right. When he has his opportunity, it's always an injury that hit that brother, man. So yeah, like I mentioned, man, the Giants do go to London. It's their time to go to London, and they have a date with the Green Bay Packers next week. Yes, that should be a good one out in London. And the Bears, who the Bears have? The Vikings at 1
That should
o'clock.
also be a blowout, but okay.
The
I
Vikings.
don't think so. Well,
You don't think so?
I don't think so.
I think because Kirk Cousins is at quarterback. Kirk Cousins is gonna keep every team in the game.
Yeah.
Let's go to the other New York team. Stacks was good, baby. Jets in the road again, picking up another victory over an AFC North team.
You know,
Steelers.
Look, man, we saw it. All the certain players that they were running with Flacco, he couldn't quite roll out quick enough. You know, he's old. I mean, he did what he was supposed to do. He plays out, but Zach here now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like in the same type of situation where he would have folded. Don't do it. Don't do it, Sam. I gave Flacco a try. Flacco did great for us. I appreciate him. Everything he's done. But in the same situation where Zach would have thrown an interception or lost the ball or somehow just made a bad decision, he just didn't make him yesterday.
Yeah.
He didn't make him.
He looked good in that final drive too. He looked good in that final drive too.
I just wanted the Steelers to win this game because that was in my lock of the week. Now I didn't pick them, but we're a team, so they felt as though as a team that the Pittsburgh Steelers was the best pick against the Jets. And let me tell you a story. The Jets have been fucking us, and I mean fucking us, for the last 2 seasons. Last year we picked Cincinnati to beat the Jets. Fucking Mike White come out and throw 3 straight interceptions. I think it's a guaranteed lock. Next thing you know, Mike White had his greatest second half anybody ever had and beat Cincinnati. This year, the Jets beat fucking the Steelers. I came to a conclusion. On my lock of the week, I am not fucking with the Jets. All right?
It was our defense. Like our safety.
Unless they play the Eagles.
Beat the ass.
You said what?
But
unless they play the Eagles.
Wow.
Yeah. Our safeties really did their thing, man. Whitehead and Joyner. They everywhere. But yeah, man, it was pretty much a group effort, man. Brees Hall did his thing. The rookie showed up, man. Jermaine Johnson had a sack. Like everybody pretty much showed up. I mean, I wish they'd have got the ball to Garrett Wilson a little more, but yesterday was more day. So, but I'm happy we pulled that one out.
Yeah. Let's talk about the Pittsburgh side of this thing, right? They look like they got quarterback issues over there. Trubisky, it's not.
I don't think it's an issue.
He was not getting it done the past 3 weeks. We've seen it. The offense had looked horrible. It was still looking horrible in the first half. Then they finally put Kenny Pickett in,
which got the team looking better.
Yes, gave him a spark. He definitely gave him a spark.
Now those 3 interceptions he threw, to me, one is a Hail Mary and 2 of them are tip drills. And wide receivers didn't put more effort into trying to catch him. That's to me. But at the end of the day, they still go down as interceptions.
And, I don't look into – well, also, when I as a fan of the game, when I look into it too, when you put the backup quarterback in the middle of the game too, of course, they're supposed to get it done, try to get it done the best way they can. But I really want to see Kenny Pickett in there next weekend against the Buffalo Bills with a full practice with the ones, and that's how I could evaluate Kenny Pickett. I can't, even though he got in there in what mid second quarter, towards the second quarter, and the
second half. Second half?
Is it second half or the second?
I think it was second half.
I think it was the second half.
Okay, second half. I can't really go by that. But he looked good. He gave him a spark. I think it was time. They don't owe Trubisky nothing. Like, put the young kid in there.
I said they were going to put him in. I said they were going to put him in last week. I was like, if he's going to play, he's going to end up playing against us.
Yeah, you did say that.
So, so let's see, man. Minka Fitzpatrick also went after the game saying, man, he just
He's a
can't believe
dog,
that.
yo.
Yeah, he is. He caught another
He's a
interception.
fucking dog, yo. That boy just be there. Like, where the fuck he come from?
Yes, I'm telling you, that's why one of the things Pittsburgh is getting their money worth with that young player right there, man. But he did come out after press conference yesterday, post game yesterday, and saying, man, it's too much talent for them to be losing like this, on both sides of the ball.
I didn't have a problem with that, but when he went to we're losing to teams worse than us.
Oh yeah.
First off, we're not worse than y'all. Watch your fucking mouth.
Y'all are worse than him.
No.
Huh? I think the Jets are coming, man.
Stop it. You're just doing that to piss
Jets
me off.
Will be coming, but I just don't know. Well, maybe I don't know. Maybe. But like I said, I still think that y'all are worse than them. But y'all beat them, so I can't hate that much. But
so let's see, man.
What's my blood pressure medicine? This thing about to have me lose my own.
You got the Chargers and
I wanted so badly for the Texans to win that game. Oh my gosh. Yes, I am the LA Chargers hater. Yes, that is me. I wanted so badly for them to, oh my goodness, y'all just don't know.
And Justin Herbert said that
when I went and I said, you know what, I'm gonna take a shower. I think it was 24-3 or something like that.
Yeah.
Man, by the time I got out the shower, it was 27-24. I said, oh, they love me. Let's go, baby.
Yeah. By the way, man, we got a special guest in the building. Our Jones Money quarterback. I don't turn no guests down, man. I got my man Ethan in the building. Ethan Bill Mafia. What's good, baby?
What's going on, guys?
Oh.
What's up, man? What's going on?
Glad it's victory. I'm just glad it's Victory Monday. That was too close to call, but
yeah, we just talked about your game, that Buffalo and Baltimore game a few minutes ago. How John Harbaugh handed y'all the game. Do you agree with that? With my statement?
Well, I mean,
nice. DJ is right there. He's ready to jump in. Be nice about his Baltimore Ravens.
Oh, I know. He's the one that sent me the StreamYard.
Okay.
No, I mean, it was a ballsy call to go for it on fourth down, but the way we drove the field after we got the ball back, it wouldn't have made much of a difference the way it looked, but yeah, the hindsight, I'm sure they would have taken the points, but
yeah, I thought so too. But
hold on, wait, time out. That's a different. Time out. Wait a minute.
Oh boy.
I go downstairs for 1 second and come back. Yo, who is this?
Here we go. Here the fuck we go.
Here we fucking go. These crazy ass people coming on the show talking shit. What are we doing here? You know what?
Here we go.
I'm gonna go ahead and see myself out. It's 6:30.
All right. Let's go back to that Chargers and Houston game, man. Herbert had a big day, 340 yards, 2 touchdowns. We had just Austin Eckler sighting, finally hit the end zone this year, 2 touchdowns in that game. 3 actually.
And I was playing against him this week. Yeah.
3 touchdowns. 2 rushing and 3 and then 1 receiving touchdown. So Mike Williams also had a big day with 120 yards of 7 receptions. So Texas being the Texans, now they are sitting at 3-1 in the season. And the Chargers get back to 500, 2-2 record. As we move along, back another AFC South battle, Tennessee and the Colts. Tennessee jumped up.
This is what I'm talking about when it comes to the fucking Colts. This is what I mean. I'm like, all right, you're riding high. Tennessee isn't playing that well.
Mm-hmm.
Colts, you win, right? Absolutely not.
Yeah.
I don't believe in Matt Ryan. That's what it is. They won't set Jonathan Taylor up for him to look nice. Like I don't see too many screens ran for him. him coming out the backfield, none of that. You know what I mean? They just gave him straight 20 rushes for 42 yards. Like, come on, man, this is crazy.
And
y'all got a real good offensive line. He got 20 rushes for 42 yards. This is crazy.
Yeah. He got injured yesterday, did he?
Oh, if he did, then I made a great trade. Let me just get that out.
Yeah,
I made
that was a waste of a number 1 pick.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I knew it when it was draft day. When I found out I had the number 1 pick, I said, "Oh no, I'm trading him." I already see it coming.
And I think it's the curse of the number 1 draft picks, man. You know, the past couple of years, the guys have been projected to be the number 1 draft picks. Either, you know, haven't come through stat wise or injury bug hit them. So
fantasy football kills you.
Yeah, so but
and then I got killed because my backup guy was Cordell Patterson.
He got with an injury too, right?
Yeah, he on IR, so that means he out for at least 4 weeks.
Yeah. Derrick Henry, 22 carries, 114 yards with a touchdown, and your boy Tanny, threw 2 touchdowns. One of Robert Woods.
I was a last year Tanny fan. I appreciate what he did.
As we move along, the Cowboys, 25-10 over the Washington Commanders.
Football team. Carson Wentz. He's the best
Commodores
quarterback in the NFC East.
He said Commodores eat.
Yeah.
The Commodores, but man, the Cowboys, man, they look good with Cooper Rush, and then there's reports that, you know, if Dak have a good week of practice, he might be in there against the Rams this week. What's your thoughts about that, man? Cooper Rush, man.
Do you want? I want to rush him. There's no reason to. Why rush him?
Yeah.
Who do they have this week?
They're the Rams. They go out west.
Ooh.
Even though that's a home game for them.
Yeah, I had that a lot of fans out west.
Rams fans don't show up.
The only reason why I say it's a home game because they got the summer practices. The summer camp is in California.
I forgot.
Are you guys listening to me?
Well,
CeeDee Lamb smokes Jalen Ramsey.
Oh my God, man! You was a Jalen Ramsey hater, yo.
Hot take. There you go.
It don't matter. Hey, he's probably right. Jalen Ramsey's trash.
Oh,
hold on. Hey, Stacks.
Sir, don't say that out loud because you'll get arrested. Don't do that.
Hey, Stacks. I just want to say this back. Now, I just want to say this. I don't care who the quarterback is. If he doesn't smoke Jalen Ramsey, would you then put him in the top 5?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Every time I've said it before. I'll say it again. Every time Jalen Ramsey goes up against an elite, and I'm not even calling CeeDee Lamb elite, but he's almost there. He's one step away from being elite.
All right.
CeeDee Lamb's gonna smoke him. He's about to smoke his ass.
I don't remember you say that. Everything's recorded on here. You know,
June.
You'll be like Robert Saleh and keep receipts.
Yo, keep receipts. Timestamp this, BJ.
Question: Did the Chargers get an interception?
You said what?
The Chargers got an interception, right?
You talking about the tight
during the game, because they just put a post up on Twitter with a picture saying that if they got an interception, you could take this picture at any Popeyes and get a free chicken sandwich. I said, "What? I'm ready to mass produce and shit out this picture. We'll get chicken sandwiches." I'm gonna send it to y'all though. We're gonna go get some chicken sandwiches.
June, you know me.
I know you.
Whenever I said something and I'd be wrong, like outlandishly wrong. Oh, not to mention, shout out to the Mariners too. Shout out to the Mariners. But that's another conversation we can have.
Yeah, for another show. So the Cowboys go out west, and the Commanders, man. I don't know about those guys, man. When Carson Wentz, everywhere he goes, the team just they looked better with what's the quarterback they had last year in there?
Heineken.
Heineke.
Oh, I thought it was
Heineken, whatever his name is.
Yo, Heineke didn't do anything to lose his job, bro. He didn't do anything to lose his job.
For real.
It's Washington. You don't have to do a lot to lose your job in Washington.
When you have an owner like Snyder, it's not.
Yeah. So, as we move along, Cleveland, take a L down in the ATL.
Wait, don't the Rams play tonight?
No, the Rams play tonight.
Yes, they do play tonight.
It's a rematch of the NFC Championship game.
Yeah.
Well, nah, Jalen should do all right this game because
you only watching to see what you're gonna get. See which gonna get burnt. We ain't food.
You're gonna say Ayuk?
Yeah.
Ayuk for that game. We're gonna recap that. We're gonna hit that game. Let's hit that game right here. Falcons and the Cleveland Browns. Mariota and those guys pulled it out yesterday against the Cleveland Browns, man, 23-20. You got Atlanta sitting at 2-2 in the AFC South, man. And they got a game. Well, they play next week against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. So
I know who we don't got doing too good. The Saints.
Oh man,
keep doing bad, Saints, because he's giving us a top 5 draft pick.
and
like Will Anderson might be coming to Philly, baby.
You be getting a stud, let me tell you.
And I forgot to talk about that game because that was the 9:30 game. It's not pictured up here because these all the Sunday afternoon game.
The double doink.
Oh my god! And that game was a wild game too. That was a good game to open up Sunday on some Sunday football. A lot of back and forth, a lot of turnovers in that game too. But man, I'm like, this close, man, just this close, man. And the Saints are 1-3 now.
Yep, keep on losing.
Kilo have a bet with B, man. Kilo looking good, sitting good right now.
Keep on losing. They ain't gonna start winning till they start tasting milk.
Yeah,
oh my god.
You'll see.
Yeah, man. Minnesota pulled that game out. And we talking about top corners. Marshawn Lattimore got the business yesterday.
Yeah.
He got the business. Justin Jefferson served him yesterday. I sat there, I'm like, yo, Justin Jefferson is eating on this young man right now, man.
He ain't eat for 2 weeks.
Yeah, he did. He have it. Yeah, after that first game against the Packers, the Eagles had shut him down. I forgot who the other team they played against. But he haven't played well, but he got his money worth yesterday against Marshawn Lattimore. Let's see, man. The Saints could bounce back. They didn't have their starting quarterback in this game, and they starting running back Alvin Kamara and Jameis Winston was both active for this game. So let's see if they bounce back, man. The Jaguars and the Philadelphia Eagles. Damn, what's up, man? It was looking shaky,
bro. I was looking dark for a second.
Listen, we was down 14-0 before we even tied our shoes. All right. I ain't gonna lie to you. We was down 14 before we tied our shoes, but I wasn't worried because I knew Trevor was gonna give us 1, but he gave us 5. I knew he was gonna give us 1.
Yo, he threw 5 interceptions?
No, he had like 4 fumbles. No. So I think it was 4 turnovers altogether, not 5. 4 turnovers. It was an interception and 3 fumbles.
It was nasty out there in Philly too. The rain was just pouring down.
Yeah, we all played in the same weather.
Yep. You can't, no excuses, right?
No excuses. We all played in the same weather. I'm trying to figure it out.
But when you have weather games like that, you get the running game going. You definitely get that running game going. And I definitely got it going with Miles Sanders yesterday.
Yeah. Penn State got Miles Sanders got it going. Yeah.
134 yards, 2 touchdowns in that game. Jalen Hurts also had a rushing touchdown, and Kenneth Gainwell also had a rushing touchdown. All
Shout
right,
out to
man.
Gainwell. I had to pick him up in my fantasy. But no, I matter of fact, I drafted Gainwell. I didn't pick him up. I drafted him.
Yeah, so I thought that this was the Doug Peterson ball. I thought we'd have seen a little more from the Jaguars.
Jaguars came to fight though, man.
Yeah, they
came
did.
to
Jaguars put up a fight.
They're not no
fight.
slouch.
They got their slot receiver was killing us. Agner, even though I think he a third running back, but he was playing
He's
slot.
actually a running back. Yeah, I was about to say that. He's actually a running back. They just
He was killing us out the slot.
Yeah,
I was like, damn, we might now. I might be a little cocky, but I believe that we got two number one corners. That's what I believe.
Yeah, man, Bradbury.
I think we might got the best corner duo in the NFL, but I might be a little cocky.
Might be the 4-0 talking.
I don't know. I'll take it.
All right. So as we move along to the 4:00 games, you had probably the best game on the 4:00 hour. Not this one. Hold on. BJ, you missed one picture, BJ. All right. Green Bay and the Patriots. Green Bay and the Patriots.
I picked the Patriots to win that game. Because I kept saying to myself, and I was telling everybody, I was like, Aaron Rodgers is a guy who will throw 3 touchdowns and sit back and be like, I did my job for the day.
Yeah.
And I was like, if you don't score more than 21 points, you're not going to beat the Patriots. Yeah. So I was like, the Patriots got a chance. But then, as they call him, Hoyer the Destroyer, left the game with a concussion.
Yeah.
So we was left with the bull Zippy.
He had it right, Zappy.
Yeah.
That dude played good.
He played good.
He did pretty good though. But I understand they wasn't expecting to see him, but you got to give him more of a chance in that overtime game. Like, listen, we about to go to overtime. Listen, I'm gonna need you to make a couple throws.
Yeah.
I need you to make a couple throws. I can't run the ball continuously because they're gonna put 9 in the box. I'm gonna need you to make a couple throws.
Yeah. But they was in there, man. Everybody expected this was I think the Packers was favored by 10.5 points. And I've seen some places in this game. And for them to go on the road, not having their starting quarterback in Mac Jones and put the fight that they did, man, shows a lot. They do still have that great coach and Bill Belichick over there, leading the way for them. Now let's talk about Aaron Rodgers, right? And this is the back and forth we had a lot with during the offseason. He lose Devontae Adams, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And we are expecting him to fall off, right? Have a number one receiver. But I feel like this guy, fine. This is what I'm saying. He makes receivers, and he has 2 young receivers that they drafted. This kid Doobs, who caught a touchdown pass. Dobbs, who caught a touchdown pass yesterday, and this Christian Watson kid, who they're using a lot, doing the run game and receiving, man. Then Alan Lazard, and you got the veteran receivers, Alan Lazard and Randall Cobb stepping up. It's just he haven't lost a step. Now, and and a lot of people was like,
I played a hell of a game yesterday too.
Huh? You said what?
And Cobb played a hell of a game yesterday too.
Yeah. And they still rolling, man, without a Devontae Adams over there, man. I mentioned this to a lot of people, man. Hey, Rodgers still got it. Rodgers still got it, man. He definitely do. He
looked a little shaky in the first week, but
yeah.
It took a little bit for them to get on the same page, but they're firing now.
And strung off 3 in a row. They go to London to take on my New York Giants. So let's see if they can keep this going. It's gonna be a tough task. Definitely gonna be a tough task. Coach D says Zappy over Mac Jones. Do y'all agree with him? Oh, he POM prisoner of the moment, right?
Absolutely not.
What? Oh, you say nah, right? You don't agree with him, right?
It's absolutely not.
No,
No, absolutely not.
definitely prisoner of the moment, but
Yeah. So we'll see. All right. Other games we had Carolina and
Arizona.
Cardinals.
Yeah, so how you feel about that one?
Baker
'Cause
Mayfield.
I personally, I'm
Baker
gonna say it for real.
Mayfield is working himself out the league, working his way out the league in a couple of years, man.
I don't just blame this on Baker.
As soon as Sam Darnold get good, Baker is up out of there.
I don't just blame this on Baker though. I'm gonna have to say the coach because I I was a big Matt Rule supporter, but I have came to a conclusion he got to go.
You know what? You know what Baker Mayfield's rating is after 3 weeks or 4 weeks?
13.
15.
Well, yikes! And
He gonna be
and this dude got weapons over there. You got DJ Moore, Robbie Anderson. You got weapons over there. Christian McCaffrey, who has
they're not using Christian McCaffrey like they used to.
I agree with you, Dan. They are not using.
So what they need to do? Go ahead and send Joe Flacco over there. Watch they start winning games.
Oh man, I'm the fuck out of here, man.
Eric, I knew we'd show up.
Yeah, man.
I like that hoodie you got on, OBJ, man. Look good on it.
Oh, let me take this shit the fuck off.
BJ is pissed today.
I'm glad that joint always so handy for you, man. You always put that joint on.
Kyler Murray yesterday, 207 yards, 2 touchdowns. Dude did throw 1 interception. Marquise Brown led them in receiving with 88 yards in that game, also catching a touchdown. And Zach Ertz also catching a touchdown in that game. And the Cardinals next week, they go back home and play the Philadelphia Eagles. I'm calling it right here. This is the Eagles' first loss.
You said what?
You heard me. I ain't stutter.
You said this is the Eagles' first loss?
Next week, they go out west. The Cardinals pull it off.
Put money on it, Dennis.
No, it's not going to be the Cardinals.
No, I don't want to put money. I want to dig a little deeper. I want them to put an Eagles jersey on.
Why everybody want me to put a jersey on? I done better a Dallas fan for the Thanksgiving game already. Now, and if we lose, I gotta put a Dallas jersey on.
Don't worry about Dennis. I got him. 2 weeks, Dennis. We got him. We got the Bengals, and we're gonna take care of the fucking Giants. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, right.
Ain't even gonna have no.
We got the A. Hey, I ain't looking no further than I ain't looking no further than what you call them, but I'm a little nervous because we got the Cowboys after the Arizona Cardinals.
There you go, Derek.
That's what I'm saying. They might be looking ahead.
No, the Eagles' first loss is going to be the Steelers.
Oh my shit!
Watch. All right.
I don't care what our first loss is. I really don't. I wish we'd have lost to Jacksonville, to be honest with you. Just to get it out the way.
Get it out the way?
Yeah, just to get it out the way.
So, yeah. Okay. So, in the last game, we had the Raiders.
The Raiders.
At DEREK. Like, that's all. Let me stop.
Hey, man, I got to give Derek his props, man. He was in the zone the whole joint.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to tell AB was telling us, no, he gone. Yo, his team lost. He gone. You weren't even in the Zoom. Derek was in the goddamn Zoom.
Yes,
yeah.
I left that shit. I was mad as motherfucker.
Yeah, you was there. You was there for the whole game too, though.
I'm mad as shit, yo. Listen, we lost that game. I tried to get on Call of Duty. That wasn't working. I kept dying off stupid shit. So I was like, I'm going to work. I get out there. The lady called me like, I don't know where I am. I can't find you. I get her. Both of them got on the Bills jersey. Oh, y'all can get the fuck out of my car, yo. She said, she was like, hey, how you doing? I was like, I'm fine. And she was like, ooh, you having a rough day?
How would that be?
So I just kept driving. She was like, something's wrong. Please shut the fuck up, lady. So I was like, you know why I'm mad? We lost to the Bills, and both of y'all got a Bills jersey. I started to keep driving when I seen y'all ass right there. I started to keep driving. No, we love Lamar. We love Baltimore. We love Lamar. You guys are gonna be fine. We're gonna see y'all get. Don't try to butter me up, baby. I know how this shit go. You can't. I'm not gonna hear that shit. I ride down the street, yo. All I see is 17, 17, 17. Before I get on the sidewalk and push all gas and ride all y'all asses over.
Oh man, yeah, but the Raiders definitely picked up their first win, which I predicted they picked up their first win against the Broncos, and the Broncos still look shaky, man. Still look shaky.
They need to change their logo to the yellow flag.
The yellow flag.
They're the most penalized team in football.
Yeah, they are. They definitely are. Then they took a hit losing their young running back Javonte Williams in that game.
So it's not just an ACL shit. Like his shit got to be
ACL and LCL.
Yeah,
fully reconstructed.
He gonna need some extra work.
Yeah, then so now the load is gonna be on Melvin Gordon.
Oh Lord, they're gonna lose. They're gonna keep losing. His fumbling ass.
Yeah, he had a fumble yesterday. To set up a Ravens. I heard John Cena was at the Ravens game, but you couldn't see.
Shout out to my guy Jimmy Smith. He retired today. That's what the press conference was about. I thought somebody was getting fired. Shit. Well, that was my guy Jimmy though. I've been fucking with Jimmy since he came in the fucking league. If you know me, you already know how I get down about Jimmy and fucking Flacco. That was my fucking guys. But yeah, I'm sorry.
All right, so we do QB1, QB2, and QB3. Who was y'all QB1s for this week?
Oh, wait, before we get there, can you explain how this worked, please? Because last week we had some issues. Can you explain how this QB1, 2, and 3 works, please?
QB1 is the best quarterback from this past week and week 4, even though we still got one game to go tonight. But the best quarterback of the week for week 4. Then the best quarterback. Then the QB2 is the second best quarterback. Then QB3 is the worst.
Okay, because somebody tried to change the rules last week. You know what I mean? We had to let them know. Hold on. Time out.
Who was the worst? So who was the best quarterback performance?
Patrick.
Oh, yeah.
Unanimously is Patrick Mahomes.
That spin around touchdown pass he threw the
that was ridiculous.
Shout out Braun.
Come on.
That boy out there playing NFL Street.
You're for real, man. Like somebody, where Vontae David and Devin White at? Just lay him out. But he keep getting away with it. He keep getting away with plays like that, man. Definitely do. So we are all agreeing Patrick Mahomes, QB1.
Yeah. And you know what? QB2, I gotta give it to Geno Smith. I gotta give it to Geno.
Not bad.
I can't argue with that.
No. Geno has been. Huh?
I can.
So QB3 is the very worst or the third best?
The very worst.
Well, that's easy. Baker Mayfield.
Baker Mayfield? Yeah, cute. Yeah, we could put
Yeah.
Somebody say Jimmy Pickett at QB2.
What?
Nah.
What?
Even though, like what Dennis explained it, a lot of those interceptions wasn't his fault. But
because Chase got to catch one of those balls.
Yeah, I feel that's one rule I had when I used to coach football, and I tell my receivers, you better catch it. Catch your hands, you better catch it.
He said you better catch it. Damn.
Yeah, you better. And he even went to Kenny Pickett and said, "It's my fault. I should have caught that pass." And he's a big body receiver, so
Brian Hoyer.
Yeah, Brian.
Here, Derek.
Brian Hoyer, nah, we can't say Brian Hoyer. He didn't finish the game out. So you say Trevor Lawrence, man. I see his picture right there. QB3. a nominee for QB3, probably 4 turnovers yesterday, and that monsoon out there in Philly.
Just because it was just because of the weather, I would say I would lay off him a little bit.
Lay off on him.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll lay off him a little bit.
Okay. All right, we got a couple minutes left, man. What's your thoughts for tonight? We got the Rams going out to San Francisco. They're the Bay.
49ers activated Willie Snead. I mean, you need help.
What's your
I
thoughts?
think Jimmy G is undefeated against the Rams in the regular season, not the playoff.
Yeah. Gotta take that in account. And especially coming off a bad game.
Everybody, can you please pay attention to who Jalen Ramsey got? I don't want to serve somebody in my inbox saying, "Oh, how many of those passes were caught on Jalen Ramsey?" I don't want to hear it. Yo, because last week I got Jalen Ramsey got fucking general. Oh no, he wasn't on the whole time. Oh my god, well the other receiver averaged fucking 10 yards. Oh, that wasn't him neither. So who was he covering? The tight end?
For real. Who y'all think gonna win this game tonight?
49ers.
I did pick the streak to be broken. I picked the Rams.
Oh, you picked the Rams, Ethan? Okay. I got 49ers. I think 49ers bounce back. What about you, Stacks?
I'm going San Fran. San Fran. I think Jimmy Garoppolo is actually going to have a good game there.
All right, bounce back game. Okay.
Let me just let y'all know, Stacks ain't right, man. He's a natural born here.
What are you talking about? How am I ahead?
All right. Before I head out, man. Before I head out, man. This week, this month is breast cancer awareness, and we got the couple of hoodies we do sell for Off the Top Sports. If you like the purchase off the top,
I got the crucial catch on.
Okay, yeah, nice.
Off the top, baby.
Yeah, Off the Top Sports.
Those look sharp.
Yeah. You could DM me.
They for sale.
Yeah, they're definitely for sale. So I definitely wanted to put that out there today. For the viewers to see the Off the Top Sports pink hoodies for breast cancer awareness. Yeah.
Are the pink ones the same price?
Yeah.
I didn't know if he was like up in to donate some money to something like that.
Oh, we could look into that though.
Yeah, I mean, it's too late now. It's already October.
BJ, my man, always give me a good idea, man. Do I get a free Coach D, man? Do I get a free voucher?
That's not Coach D.
That's not Coach D.
No, that's crazy. That's crazy, Derek.
When he said
crazy, Derek.
I was like, well, maybe he knew who he was. Like,
oh no, I thought that was Coach. I thought that's what y'all call him all the time.
No, that one all the way up, Coach D. He was like Bray.
Okay.
That Facebook user, that's fucking Ron. That he hid because his team won a game and shit. He show up. I'm on his ass too.
Not Ryan Thomas.
Ron Thomas was good.
As soon as his team won, all of a sudden now his camera.
They won 2 in a row though. They won 2 in a row. It's a little different.
Yeah,
a little different. It feels different.
Look, and they beat Tampa next week, which I don't think that's gonna
they beat Tampa next week. I gotta leave the fucking show. I can't even do talk your shit.
Talk you is going
fucking
down.
Beat Tampa.
Yep.
We ain't gonna know how to tell them to be quiet.
All right, y'all. At 7 p.m., man. I got to get off. We got the What's Next podcast coming up next on the SamzSportz Network.
Yeah, getting ratchet.
Stay tuned in to that. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. Like, share, subscribe. We are on tomorrow Off the Top Sports Radio podcast. On tomorrow at 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Check us out on YouTube. Definitely gonna be a great show. You got Talk Your Wish Tuesday.
All the podcasts.
Talk Your Wish Tuesday, 8 o'clock, baby.
Yeah.
Y'all tune in. God bless y'all.
If you missed Off the Top Sports or anything, you can check it out on all the podcast networks. All the audio will be on there. All Apple, Google, what is that? Dexter, Jetter, Gster. What? Listen, it's so
Oh
goddamn.
no,
Spotify.
come on, man, come on. We got a check coming. Hey, listen, they'll be there. God bless y'all. Good night. All right. Messing up names and shit. We got a
What?
check coming. All right.
It's 15 different sites.